The news, obviously, AJ Jake Paul is next week. It sounds weird even saying that, doesn't it?
Is the fight gonna happen next week?
Yes, 20th of December.
Okay, wow, it happened so quick. It's come so quick, the fight has. But AJ by knockout, brutal knockout. Nakisa is making a big mistake putting Jake Paul in a fight like this because he's gonna want to see him get hurt.
The boxing world can't believe what it's hearing. Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul is happening next week. Even saying it out loud feels unreal. This isn't clickbait. This isn't speculation. This fight is officially scheduled for December 20th, and the shock factor alone has the entire combat sports community buzzing. What makes this situation even more alarming is how fast everything came together. There was no long build-up, no extended negotiations, no gradual testing of the waters. 1 minute it was internet talk, and the next minute it was a signed fight. That kind of speed doesn't happen without consequences, especially when the matchup involves a former unified heavyweight champion. From a boxing standpoint, the prediction feels unavoidable. Anthony Joshua by brutal knockout. Not a close fight, not a back and forth, a decisive, violent finish. AJ is a seasoned heavyweight with elite knockout power, championship experience, and years of battles against the best in the world. This is a fighter trained to end fights, not entertain narratives. Jake Paul has earned attention for stepping into boxing, but this is a completely different level of danger. The size, power, speed, and ring IQ gap is massive. Confidence and social media hype don't protect you when a true heavyweight lands clean. This isn't about popularity. This is about physics and experience. That's why serious questions need to be asked about Nakisa Bidarian's decision to make this fight. Putting Jake Paul in front of Anthony Joshua isn't bold matchmaking. It's a high-risk gamble. If the goal is longevity and growth, this fight does the opposite. Because when a developing fighter faces a proven heavyweight finisher, the risk isn't embarrassment, it's real damage. Anthony Joshua isn't coming in to play along or go easy. He's coming in with one objective, to knock Jake Paul out. And if this fight goes forward as planned, the reality is hard to ignore. Jake Paul is walking into the most dangerous fight of his life.
I mean, these guys are going for the money, where really, he has a life after boxing as well. Let's hope he comes out the ring in one piece.
Could I ask you individually, why are they doing this? So start with AJ, why is he doing this?
AJ, if I was AJ, I'd do the same thing, because at the end of the day, you're fighting a YouTuber, and why not? I mean, getting paid millions and millions of pounds. And why is Jake doing? Jake's just doing it for probably the fan following. Maybe he wants to get the boxing audience. But look, who knows? I mean, anything can happen in boxing. One punch can change the fight, but I just don't think he has that one punch to change the fight. It does Jake Paul.
At the heart of this fight, one question keeps coming up. Why are they really doing this? Because beyond the money, beyond the headlines, there's something far more important at stake. Life after boxing. These kinds of fights are driven by massive paydays, no doubt about it. The money is astronomical. But boxing isn't just business. Every fighter has to walk back out of that ring, and the hope, especially in a matchup like this, is that everyone comes out in one piece. So let's break it down individually. Why is Anthony Joshua doing this? If you put yourself in AJ's position, the answer is simple. Most fighters would do the exact same thing. You're facing a YouTuber, not a career heavyweight contender, and you're getting paid millions and millions to do it. From a financial and strategic standpoint, it makes perfect sense. There's legacy, there's opportunity, and there's an enormous payday attached to it. Now the bigger question, why is Jake Paul doing this? For Jake, the motivations are different. This isn't about titles or rankings. It's about exposure, fun, and expanding his reach. He's chasing the boxing audience, trying to legitimize himself further in the sport, and pushing boundaries the way he always has. And in boxing, as wild as it sounds, anything can happen. One punch can change a fight. One moment can flip the entire narrative. That's why people are watching. But reality matters. And the honest truth is this: Jake Paul does not have that one punch. Not against Anthony Joshua. Not at this level. Not against a former unified heavyweight champion who's built his career on power and finishes. That's why so many people are nervous about this matchup. Because ambition is one thing, but capability is another. And when those two don't align, the danger becomes real.
It's so interesting. Could I ask you as well about Canelo Crawford? Obviously, you've been in there with them. What did you make of that fight? There might be a rematch as well, but are you surprised at how good Crawford was in there with Canelo?
I always said to everyone that Crawford is a fantastic fighter. Skills, movement, he has everything that it takes to become the best. And there's no one there to touch him in this game. So when the Canelo fight was announced with Crawford, I said to everyone that Crawford's gonna win. People looked at me like, are you sure? Like, is he big enough? I go, trust me, Crawford is big enough, he's strong enough, and he can beat Canelo. And guess what? He went there and did it.
Mayweather or Crawford?
Crawford all day long.
The conversation then turns to one of the biggest shockwaves boxing has seen in years. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence "Bud" Crawford, and the performance that silenced almost everyone. Having shared the ring with elite fighters, the verdict is clear. Crawford is a special fighter. This isn't hindsight. This was the belief long before the fight was announced. The skill set, the movement, the fight IQ, the adaptability. Crawford has everything it takes to be the best in the sport, pound for pound. From the moment the Canelo fight was announced, doubts flooded in. Fans questioned the size, the strength, whether Crawford was truly big enough to survive at that level. But the confidence never wavered. The message was simple: trust Crawford. He's strong enough. He's physically capable. And most importantly, he's technically superior. And then the fight happened. Crawford didn't just survive in there with Canelo. He beat him, controlled him, outthought him, outmaneuvered him. It wasn't luck. It wasn't timing. It was preparation, skill, and elite boxing intelligence on full display. And now, with talk of a possible rematch, the conversation only grows louder. Because once you see that level, you can't unsee it. That leads to the inevitable debate, Mayweather or Crawford. The answer comes without hesitation: Crawford. All day long. In a sport defined by inches, timing, and decision-making under fire, Crawford separates himself. Right now, there is no one in boxing who truly touches him. Pound for pound, skill for skill, he is the standard.
Let's talk about it. The IBA, the World Championships, is like £300,000 for the winner in the gold medal fight. Just talk to us about why you're here and how good the IBA of an event they're putting on.
I've been invited to the IBA. It's great to be here and meet the IBA team. And also, it's in Dubai. I live in Dubai. And it's not too far, so it's nice that I only live like 20 minutes away from here. So I thought it's boxing as well. I love boxing. I'm a fan now. I love watching boxing fights as well. And obviously the amateurs here, I call them the amateurs at IBA, but this is where I started, and I wish that the funding was the same when I was an amateur, because obviously when I was an amateur, bro, like I won everything. I won all the gold medals and the best boxer of the tournament and everything. I would have been probably filthy rich before I even turned professional, But look, I think it's fantastic what IBA is doing, giving big paychecks out to these young fighters.
Former world champion Amir Khan weighs in on the IBA World Championships and the massive prize money now available in amateur boxing, £300,000 for a gold medal winner. A figure that's turning heads across the sport. Invited personally by IBA, Amir explains why attending the event was an easy decision. Being based in Dubai, the championships are practically on his doorstep, just a short drive away. But more than convenience, this is about boxing. Even after retiring, Amir Khan remains a lifelong fan of the sport. He still loves watching fights, following talent, and staying connected to the boxing world. Watching the IBA amateurs brings things full circle. This is where Amir Khan's journey began. Before world titles and global fame, it was the amateur circuit, winning gold medals, being named best boxer of tournaments, and dominating at that level. And looking back, one thing stands out clearly: the funding wasn't there. Amir is honest about it. If amateur boxing had offered this kind of financial support during his time, his life would have looked very different. With the success he had as an amateur, he believes he would have been financially secure before ever turning professional. That's why Amir Khan strongly supports what IBA is doing now. By offering serious prize money, IBA is changing the landscape for young fighters. These aren't symbolic rewards, they're life-changing paychecks. Fighters can train properly, support themselves, and focus on development without the financial pressure that has historically held amateurs back. From Amir Khan's perspective, this is a huge step forward. Investing in young talent at the amateur level strengthens the entire sport. And whether fans agree or not, one thing is clear. IBA is putting real money behind the future of boxing.
What's the latest with yourself? I know you're in and about. You've got loads of businesses going on, AK Promotions. How's everything going with that?
AK Promotions doing really well. I'm really pleased with it. We're doing another show on the 21st of this month, December, in Lagos, Nigeria. With Amir Khan Promotions and Balmoral Promotions. So yeah, it's good, fantastic. Shows are going on really well. We've got Lawrence Okoli fighting. We've got David Adley on the card as well. So we're putting big shows on, and it's great to have, one big respect to Frank Warren, because I did send a message out to all the promoters out there that I'd love to work with them, as I'm a promoter now myself. And Frank Warren reached out, and Frank Warren, Queensberry Promotion, Amir Khan Promotions are doing a joint promotion for this event. So a big thank Frank Warren. I think it's fantastic that we're doing this, and many more big shows. I'm learning as I'm going as well, and I can give my experience as a fighter when I was being promoted by Oscar De La Hoya, Al Heyman, literally every promoter, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn. I was promoted by every promoter. So I fought under them all, so I can give my little bit input as well.
Exactly, and West Africa is known for having crazy, exciting crowds, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that.
Former world champion Amir Khan opens up on everything happening in his life right now, from boxing business to major fight warnings shaking the sport. Amir Khan confirms that AK Promotions is thriving and momentum is building fast. With another major event scheduled for December 21st in Lagos, Nigeria, Amir is expanding his promotional footprint internationally. Partnering with Balmoral Promotions, the upcoming show features strong names, including Longley and heavyweight contender David Adley, highlighting AK Promotions' commitment to putting on serious, competitive cards. One of the biggest developments Amir reveals is his collaboration with Frank Warren and Queensberry Promotions. After reaching out to multiple promoters, Frank Warren responded, and the result is a joint promotion, something Amir describes as a major step forward. He gives full respect to Frank Warren for the opportunity and makes it clear that this is just the beginning of many bigger shows to come. Amir Khan's confidence as a promoter is rooted in experience. Very few fighters can say they've been promoted by Oscar De La Hoya, Al Heyman, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, and nearly every major promoter in boxing. But Amir has. That gives him a unique perspective. Now, as a promoter himself, he's able to apply what he learned as a fighter while also adding his own insight to help develop talent the right way. With boxing heading to West Africa, Amir also acknowledges the electric atmosphere Nigerian fans bring. Known for passionate, high-energy crowds, this is exactly the type of environment he wants AK Promotions to be associated with as the brand continues to grow globally. Amir Khan on AJ versus Jake Paul. Amir Khan doesn't mince words when the conversation turns to Anthony Joshua versus Jake Paul. According to Amir, this fight is about money, but it's also dangerous. He understands why AJ would take it. From a business standpoint, it makes complete sense. Millions on the table, low risk on paper, and massive exposure. But from Jake Paul's side, Amir is deeply concerned. Amir Khan warns that Anthony Joshua will brutally knock Jake Paul out. This isn't hype. This is reality. AJ is a former unified heavyweight champion with devastating power. And Amir believes Jake simply does not have the one punch needed to change the fight. He also criticizes Nakisa Bidarian for making this matchup, stating that putting Jake Paul in with a fighter like Joshua is a huge mistake. Amir makes it clear, boxing is real, punches are real, and there is life after boxing. His hope is simple, that Jake Paul walks out of the ring in one piece. In Amir Khan's view, this fight isn't competitive, it's a serious risk. And when that bell rings, AJ won't be playing along. Former Legends comments about this fight.
Olympic champion.
So how long does that fight last?
Listen, my opinion, it's 1 round.
There's been some talk about possibly Joshua using Jake Paul as a tune-up to fight you. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know about tune-up. I think Jake Paul knocks him out.
You make of that?
Anthony by murder.
By murder?
Yes.
Golly.
Might knock his head off a little bit. Like, it might be special effect, but it might, like, go out.
Like legit?
Richie Woodhall, former world champion and Olympic medalist, believes the fight is dangerous for Paul and that Joshua's size and power advantage makes this very risky for Paul. Woodhall fears serious harm could occur if Joshua lands clean, heavy shots.
People complaining about AJ taking that fight. Obviously, it's a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Do you see something wrong with AJ taking that fight?
This is just a lot of money, just a show.
Right.
This is not interesting sport because, guys, brothers, Anthony is Olympic champion. Jake, it's just sportsman. Yeah, YouTuber. Jake do a lot of work. Special coach, special food, a lot of exercise, new.
Yes.
But this is guy don't have a mother fights.
Right.
Never
Right.
a mother fights. Maybe them wrestling, now professional, but Joshua, Anthony Joshua, it's Olympic champion.
So how long does that fight last?
Listen, my opinion, it's 1 round. Because Anthony, twice, my fight twice. Jab,
Very hard.
yeah, look, you know? This is,
And still from his
damn,
fight.
this jab.
Eddie Hearn. Hearn insists this is a real fight under Queensberry rules, not an exhibition, and that Joshua is expected to stop Paul quickly, potentially within 2 rounds, or it would damage the sport. Carl Froch, British boxing legend. Froch has openly criticized Joshua for taking the bout, describing it as clown world, and suggesting it could harm Joshua's legacy rather than enhance it. Deontay Wilder, former WBC heavyweight world champion, offers a nuanced view. He acknowledges fans enjoy big events like this, but suggests it's more of a money grab and could harm Joshua's legacy if he loses dramatically. Do you think this fight should even happen? AJ versus Jake Paul, a massive mismatch, or the boldest move in modern boxing? Boxing never stops, and neither do we. If you want real opinions and real fight talk, subscribe to Fighters Arena Pro and ring that bell for instant updates. Share your thoughts below, and we'll catch you in the next video.